So the question is, how was your last Vegas experience? Was it everything that you thought it would be? Was it like it was before in the olden times, the pre-COVID times? Because right now, from what we're hearing from the casino back end, the executive level of things, the support staff at the casinos are feeling completely overworked and underpaid. And we're going to talk about that right now. What's going on, guys? My name is Steven and I am not leaving Las Vegas. I'm a Vegas blogger. So today's video, we're going to talk and touch upon the idea of the casino employees feeling like they don't want to clean rooms because of health issues, feeling like they're underpaid for what they actually do, not getting enough tips, and what the solutions could possibly be for all this. And it might lead to possible new fees that would be completely optional, but it could lead to a happier staff and a happier experience. The question I have for you is, what was your last experience in Vegas like? Was it a good experience? Was it subpar? Tell me in the comments below. And if you don't know who I am, my name is Steven. I'm not leaving Las Vegas. I'm a Vegas blogger. I ask that if you like this video and it resonates with you in some way, shape, or form, like, share, subscribe, hit the bell for future notifications, and join us tonight. We're going to be live streaming down from downtown Summerlin. Yeah, we're going to go to downtown Summerlin and do a live stream before it gets dark and see what it's like down there. You'll be surprised. You'll be shocked. So subscribe and hit the bell so you know when I go live there. If you guys want to support this channel further, I want to thank you guys. I want to thank Mr. Paul out in New York State who sends me cool stuff. Most of the stuff that I have on the shelf that says New York on it, be it Islanders, New York Rangers, this Mets, it comes from Paul. He's a big fan of the New York teams. He likes New York. Hey, what are you talking about? I like New York. It's good. It's a good place. Anyways, if you guys want to support the channel, you can always send me something or just like, share, subscribe, hit the bell for future notifications. My address is in the first option, the first comment of this video. It's also in the show more button. Check out our channel sponsor, though, P9 Magazine. They're the sponsor for the whole channel. They bought the billboard over at Resorts World. Really nice organization. Beautiful ladies doing a fashion magazine for Filipinos and Filipinas. And guys will like it for the pretty ladies. And you know what? They take good care of me. And speaking of Filipinas, my wife, Caroline, makes these from VegasFaceMask.com. No S at the end. And look at that. We got baseball season, and I got softballs because there was no baseball fabric. But it's a ball, and it has stitching on it. 2 for $25, VegasFaceMask.com. No S at the end. You can get them there. We ship for free everywhere. All right. So, yeah, we got to talk about it right now. The casino staff is apparently not very happy with things and as they're being run right now. You know, during the pandemic, there was a point where you couldn't even get room service because of COVID restrictions unless you specifically asked for it. And now there's this whole thing where people are claiming they're going into rooms that are just filthy disgusting. I don't know how much of that is true because everybody I've talked about this too on a live stream. We've done them on live streams. You should join for our live streams. They say, you know what? I've had no problems. My room was clean. It was okay. But we've seen some YouTube, Vegas YouTubers go into rooms and some properties where it looks like a house party just took place. Again, I don't know how true that is. I don't know what's for clicks. People will do anything for clicks and for sensationalism. But these housekeepers, these housekeepers, these people that clean your rooms are apparently very, very worried right now because a lot of them are concerned about their health. They're concerned that somebody who just might have had COVID has been in the room and now they're going to be going in the room touching things. And yeah, they're wearing gloves and all that stuff, but there's only so far that you can actually safeguard yourself. So there's a couple of different things that are going on. Number one, the casinos are looking at apparently using robotic ultraviolet light. Now, if you don't know, ultraviolet light actually kills germs. And that's a thing. It's been a thing forever. You'll see them at the store. You'll see them at Wallyland or whatever. Buy a thing for your phone to go in, and you put the phone in the case, and it supposedly cleans it. Those do work. Now, in Tokyo, during the Olympics just now, they had robotic room service and they had robots who were actually helping to fill the gap for service to minimize person-to-person contact. This would undoubtedly be an extra way for the casinos to remove the person-to-person exposure that we're also worried about this year, but it could also be a way for, if it ever did pick up entirely, go ahead and get rid of the housekeeping staff. But if it helps the room be cleaner, that's a good thing. Now, look, we're far off from a future where an actual robot or robotic type of person, butler, is going to show up to your room and do your bedding and everything like that. But truth be told, those creepy robotics that we've seen online, they're coming eventually. But this is just an extra step. Now, there is one extra step that the casinos are considering for people that are the higher end guests who are super afraid of actual COVID transmission, it would be an approximate $92 a day type of turnover service. So right now, if you don't know, turnover service can last anywhere between 5 to 7 minutes from what I'm being told. And that's the amount of time that a housekeeping person has to go into a room and basically make the room look like brand new. And you say 5 to 7 minutes is not a lot of time. And I would agree. I know somebody in my real life that off of YouTube that told me that they worked at Marriott, was it, in Northern Nevada? And they were constantly stressed on room service turnover. And they had a checklist, and Marriott was very exact with their quality standards, and they were inspected. But they quit the job because they couldn't keep up with that turnover. So if you wanted to, and apparently under this possible plan that might come in the future, $92 a day would get you everything from top to bottom. I mean, shampooed carpets, brand new bedding, everything would be brand new in that room. And like as clean as it could possibly be a deep cleaning service. Question is, would you pay $92 a day? Because it doesn't really matter unless I'm watching the person clean the room. I don't know if that stuff is really happening. And so it could just be like a psychological insurance thing. Like back last year when it was May, it was shut down. We were walking on the strip and I sniffed the air in front of the Mirage and I said, "This smells like bleach. Why does it smell like bleach?" They shocked the water with bleach for no reason whatsoever, but it's that whole psychosomatic thing that happens when we smell something and it reminds us of cleanliness, or, you know, you smell that food that your grandma used to cook and it reminds you of home. That could be just what we're looking at here, but it's a $92 a day possible fee that might be coming to Vegas. But, you know, certain properties have been doing psychological evaluations. The employees are unhappy. They feel like they're underpaid and underserved. Some employees are apparently going to try to work in the digital divisions of these companies because they don't have to be on the front lines. They don't have to be facing guests directly. And the guests are in a situation where they want to have the service, but if the service isn't there, the Vegas experience isn't delivered to them. And if the Vegas experience isn't delivered to them, then they're going to go elsewhere for their experience. That's a lot of ways of saying experience over and over again. But there's a whole bunch of other things that I'm going to bring up in another video. I just thought I would run this past you. This is kind of like corporate versus. We also have one more thing that we have to talk about with the service staff, though, and that would be a guaranteed tip. So apparently the servers that do service, like cocktail servers and all these kinds of things that bring you drinks at bars and restaurants, they're looking at the prices of the bill going up. It's a creep in price, but it's been going up over and over again. And there's two options here. Evidently, they do not want to see any kind of actual fee tacked on because a COVID fee would be horrible for the property. But the casinos are looking at the possibility of actually just tipping them out a guaranteed wage of 15 to 17.5% on all of the bills, which would actually get those servers motivated to serve more people and would actually pay them more on the back end. And the best part about this, because I know that I'm the harbinger of bad news in most cases on this channel, because that's what the news is sometimes. Don't hold me accountable and don't shoot the messenger. This would be paid for by not the guest, by the casino. Yeah, I mean, when you up the price of a shot of tequila to such a point where the market just can't stand it anymore, that's when you have to lower the price. But if it's working right now, why not share that? Why not share that with the person that's serving it? Make them happier. Make the employees happier. This is a great breath of fresh air to hear that this possibly might be coming, and I certainly hope it is. And this has been in talks with several different casino properties who evidently are now talking together about how to fix and make the Vegas experience all that much better. Now, we have a bunch of different things that are coming up in terms of fees, resort fees, credit card companies complaining, security, vaccination mandates, and all that kind of stuff. So be sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell and come back for that. And be sure to join me in my live stream tonight. I'll be live streaming from downtown Summerlin, which is this amazing little area that they built up with high-end shopping. We're going to go check that whole area out. I think you're going to love it. So be sure you check me out for that. And, you know, just know that I'm here for you and I'm getting all this news. And we're going to do some things like the casino interview that we did, and we have some other stuff coming up that's edited videos, but I'm still here for you. Still want to give you the news updates. We still don't want to scare you and be negative Nellies, but that's the news sometimes. So you tell me in the comments below what you think. Check out the channel sponsors, P9 Magazine, great magazine. They're on Instagram. Hit the links below. Tell them I said hi. And also VegasFaceMask.com. No S at the end. And thank you so much for people who send me stuff. It either ends up on the wall, on my head, or on my body. I have a lot of hats. I'm so honored that you guys would send me anything. All right. Now's the time of the video I say that's my video and I'm sticking to it. We're going to look at the camera and say 3, 2, 1, click. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, and click.